both magnitude and direction. Fine, we have idea about that. I'm going to explain you different types of vectors. Vector means every vector having a magnitude and direction. To get the magnitude, what is the mean by magnitude? Everyone, magnitude nothing but some distance between 2 points. Distance between 2 points. If you want to get the distance, how many points we require? 2 points. In the 2 points, one point is called initial point, one point must be terminal point. We required, I am taking a vector from A to B. This is A, this is B. From A to B, this is a given vector. Okay, in which direction? I am taking this in this direction. So this point A, starting point is called initial point. Initial point. The ending point is called terminal point. Very important. These two terms are very important. Initial and terminal. Starting point is initial, ending is terminal. Fine. In which direction? In this direction. From A to B. So this is a vector. It is having magnitude. Magnitude means length. From where to where? A to B. Length is AB. AB is the length. Okay, this is a vector. Vector, what is the representation of vector? Arrow symbol, nothing but what is the direction? A to direction towards B. So here first, A is called initial point, B is called terminal point. Generally, it is denoted by small letters A vector. In 3-dimensional, generally we can take the point as x1, y1, z1, and here x2, y2, z2. Then how to write? These are the points. Okay, then how can you write that vector AB? AB is equal to, very simple, AB distance. Okay, magnitude. What is the magnitude? AB distance. Distance formula. Magnitude can be denoted by like, magnitude means length from A to B. Square root of distance formula, x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square plus z2 minus z1 square. This will give the magnitude. Okay, this is magnitude. Fine. Then how can you write the vector? Vector means very simple. AB vector is equal to same x2 minus x1 into I. I'm going to tell you what is the mean by I, j, k. I, j, k are the unit vectors along with x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. That you already know. The vector AB can be written as like y2 minus y1 into j plus z2 minus z1 into k. Okay, this is about vector. Initial point, terminal point, the distance from A to B will give magnitude of the vector. The vector can be written as second, just difference between the coordinates x2 minus x1 into I cap. Because here I, j, k, what is the mean by I, j, k? X-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Along x-axis, I am going to take a unit vector. Unit vector means what is the 1? The magnitude is 1 centimeter or 1 meter or 1 kilometer, whatever it is 1. So like I am taking from here to here, the magnitude distance is 1 centimeter or 1 unit. That's it. Maybe centimeter, meter, kilometer, whatever it is. So this 1 meter. So that is okay. How can you write the points on x-axis? Shall I write 1 meter means 1, 0, 0. On x-axis, x only non-negative. Remaining y, z values are 0. Got it? On x-axis value, y, z value 0. Like in the same way, x-axis, y-axis. On x-axis, y value 0. On y-axis, x value 0. In the same way, in 3-dimensional, 1 unit I am taking. If we write in this direction, the vector can be written as I cap. I cap or else I vector, both will be equal. In the same way, on y-axis 0, 1, 0 and here 0, 0, 1. On z-axis, both x and y values are 0. Okay, so on y-axis with the 1 unit distance, this vector can be written as j cap is equal to j vector. In the same way on z-axis, k cap, it is a unit vector or k vector, vector k. Fine, I, j, k are the unit vector along x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. Fine. Okay, here I am taking PB any point. PB any point. Here very important word, position vector. Position vector is very, very important. What is the mean by position vector? Position vector of the point P. Position vector of the point P. Very simple, student. Every position vector, it may be P, it may be capital A, it may be capital B, whatever the point, position vector means whose initial point must be 0, 0, 0. Okay, I want to find the position vector of P whose initial point always 0. It can be written as, this vector can be represented by R vector. Whole concept I'm explaining. This is regarding to like maybe third exercise, maybe fourth exercise concept, maybe second exercise. Okay, position vector of the P is denoted by R. R vector simply we can written as xi plus yj plus zk. Why? X minus 0, only x. Y minus 0, same like you can use this formula. 2 points, x minus 0 is x, y minus 0 is y, z minus 0. Can anyone tell that what is the position vector of the point like A is equal to 1, 2, 3? Anyone? 1, 2, 3 position vector. 1i plus 2j plus 3. That's all. Position vector means always like 1i, 2j. Okay, fine. This is the mean by position vector of P and position vector of A. Means you have to consider the initial point. Starting point is always 0, 0, 0. Then terminal point is this in this direction. Okay, what is the magnitude of my magnitude of P? OP? Yeah, OP is equal to this vector. We may write magnitude of the vector like this, magnitude of B, or else simply we can write R vector. Okay, this is about second. These are the direction cosines and important property, and alpha, beta, gamma are the directed angles. Directed angles. This is the property. Okay, now let us discuss some basic concept of vectors. Like, what is the mean by non? Okay, first let us discuss zero vector. Zero vector. Simple. What is the mean by zero vector? Magnitude 0, nothing but A, A vector. Shall I write B, B vector? B to B, A to A. What about magnitude? Point, like there is magnitude is 0, right? Second one is negative vector. Negative vector. There is a vector, for example, here this is initial point O, this is terminal point is A. This vector is I am taking as A, small a vector. What is the mean by negative vector? The same magnitude, but I'm taking in this direction. Take same like a 2 centimeters. I'm taking from O to A 2 centimeter. Negative means the same length 2 centimeter but opposite direction. O to A. This O to A dash. This same magnitude but opposite direction minus. A vector minus. This is called negative vector. Any doubts here? Opposite direction, that's it. This is about negative. Next, coming to parallel vector. Parallel vector. What is the mean by parallel vector? I'm taking this vector. Parallel means same direction. So if the vector having opposite direction, now what about these vectors, Amma? These vectors are parallel. What about these two vectors? Is not a parallel. Okay, parallel vector means it may be like same direction, it may be opposite direction also. Okay, it may be opposite also. These three are parallel vector. Next, collinear vector. Collinear vectors. Collinear vector means the vectors are parallel, not like that. Any direction. It should be parallel. Okay. So the vectors are collinear, it should be parallel. Parallel vectors are called collinear vectors. Both are same. Okay. Parallel and collinear will be same. Maybe whatever the direction. Okay, simply remember that the parallel vector. And next, co-initial vector. What is the mean by co-initial vectors? Co-initial. Co-initial. Initial point must be same. This is one vector A. This one vector B. What do you observe here? Starting point is same. Two vectors are there. It may be two or more. Maybe two vectors or more vectors, but the starting point, initial point is same. Co-initial. Co-terminal means co-terminal nothing but the ending point is same. Starting point is same. Co-initial. Ending point is same. Like I'm going to take different vectors. Like this is one vector, and this is another vector. Both will be coincide here. So this is starting vector in this direction. This is A. This is B. This is C. What about the initial point of this capital E? Initial point of this vector capital B, but terminal point will be same. Co-initial means starting point, and co-terminal means ending point is same. Right? This is co-terminal vectors. Right? Next, coplanar vectors. Here in collinear vectors, I'm going to tell you few points here. Collinear. In collinear, I'm taking these three are the vectors, same direction or different direction. Listen here. Is collinear vectors having same magnitude? Is it the collinear vectors having any necessary that the vectors having same magnitude? Not necessary. Okay. Is collinear vectors should be have same direction? Remember that magnitude no need be same, and direction should be no need to same. Okay. Yeah. Coming to, let's see the questions. Question number. Yeah, coplanar. I'll explain one by one. Coplanar means all the vector lies on the same plane. For example, I'm taking the different vectors like what about these vectors? Lies on the board is a plane. Board is one plane. Now, what about these vectors? Lies on the board, or else if I take the chalk piece is a vector. What about these vectors and this vector are coplanar? Lies on the same plane. Board will be here. I'm taking the vector here. Is that both will be lies on the same plane? This is different plane. That is different plane. Coplanar means all the vector lies on the same plane. Same plane. Then coplanar. Clear? Co-initial, co-terminal, coplanar. Okay, collinear. Collinear means it must be parallel. And what is the answer for the question number? Yeah, question number 4. Question number 4. First, you should observe the direction. Direction is very important. Question number 4 in figure 10.6 a square, identify the following vectors. Can anyone tell that what are the co-initial? Co-initial means starting point must be same. This is A vector, this is C vector, this is B vector, and this is B vector. And remember students, the vectors those having same magnitude, same direction, then equal vector. Same magnitude, same direction. Okay students, co-initial vector, what are the co-initial vector? Co-initial A and D. A and D co-initial. Yeah, next equal. D and then what about A and C? Equal? No. Okay, then what are the collinear but not equal? A, C. Because collinear means same parallel but not same direction. Question number 5. Answer the following, true or false. A and minus A are collinear. Is that correct? Collinear. Collinear. Answer. You don't have. You? Collinear or not? A vector minus A vector are collinear or not? Collinear nothing but what? Direction not important. Parallel or not? You have written here only. No? Okay, this is vector A minus A nothing but same but opposite direction 180 degrees. Both will be parallel or not? Parallel only. No problem. Direction not important for collinear. Collinear means whether these two are parallel or not. Maybe different direction. Okay. So is it true or not? First one. True or false? True or false? First one. True. Second one. Two collinear vectors always equal in magnitude? Not necessary. Two collinear vectors are always equal. Magnitude not necessary. And false. Third one. Two vectors having same magnitude are collinear. Huh? Physics marks. Sir, don't have. Tiger is there. Okay. Third option, true or false? False, not necessary. Fourth one, the collinear vector having the same magnitude or equal. Why it is false? Opposite direction also. Yeah. Question number 5. Question number 3. Time period is a scalar or vector? Distance, velocity, scalar, vector. Work done, 40 degrees, 40 degrees, scalar. Morning I said vector, no, scalar only. Now what is next? 40 degree they mentioned. With respect to x-axis or with respect to any line? It's not necessary. They do not mention with respect to x-axis only, no. Positive with x-axis, no, that we should take the direction. 40 degrees, it is a scalar. Okay, any other question? First question, students, what is the answer for this? Represent graphically a displacement of 40 kilometers, okay, 30 degrees east of north, east of north. 30 degrees means we can consider from this is the right answer or else this is the right answer. First one is right, second one is right. Second one is right. Okay, east of north. From the north, we can take east side with 30 degrees. Okay, simple question, first one. And second one, third one, fourth one, all are completed. Coming to second exercise. Page number 440. Okay, I'm going to ask few questions. What is the answer for question number 4? Fastly. Question number 4. X and Y value. Equal nothing but we can equating the components. Okay. Scalar components. Okay, what is the answer for question number 6? Question number 6. Oh, okay. A plus B plus C. Yeah. Concept. The second exercise is depending on the few important points. Okay, these are the two vectors. All of you observe. Two vectors. There are two types of important points are there. One is scalar components. Next one is vector components. Scalar and vector. Okay, what are the scalar components of first vector? A1, B1, C1. All of you observe here. A1, B1, C1. These are the scalar components. They are going to ask the questions, what are the scalar components? What are the vector components? What are the scalar component of vector B? A2, B2, C2. The coefficient of I, J, K are called scalar component. Now, can anyone tell that what are the vector components of vector A? Vector components. Scalar means A1, B1, C1 alone. Vectors means A1I, B1J, C1K, total value. These are the vector components. So A1I, comma, B1J, comma, C1K. In the same way, these are the vector components. Scalar means coefficient, vector component means including I, J, K. First one. Second one, when they have given two vector, addition means, what about A vector plus B vector here? A vector, sum of the vectors. Shall I adding these two? A1 plus A2 into I cap plus B1 plus B2 into J cap and C1 plus C2 into K cap. Got it? This is sum of the two vectors, even difference also. What is the A vector minus B vector? Same, A1 minus A2 I cap plus B1 minus B2 J cap plus C1 minus C2 K cap. Like that, we'll find the difference between two vectors. Okay. In case if they give two important points like initial point and terminal point. Okay, initial point is 1, 2, 3. Terminal point is like this is capital A, this is capital B, like 4, some 6, some 7. 4, 6, 7. I want to find vector AB. Anyone? What is the vector AB? B minus A. Like this can be written as OB vector minus OA vector. Nothing but OB, nothing but. See, if it is the objective, we'll write simply 4 minus 1, 3I, 6 minus 2, 4I, 3I, 4J, 7 minus 3, 4K. That is directly, but in answer we cannot write direct answer. So that we'll write the position vector of B terminal point minus position vector of initial point. Okay. So all questions are very easy now. What is the answer for question number 5? Question number 5 answer. Seven I. Minus 7I, terminal point minus initial point always. You should not do like that 2 minus of minus 5. Terminal point minus initial point. Okay, let us do this exercise tomorrow. See, first question is magnitude they are asking. Magnitude very important, easy. Like when I take your vector A is equal to AI, xi plus yj plus zk. What is the magnitude amount? Root over x square plus y square plus z square. This is magnitude. What is the answer for the first subdivision? Vector A, first one. What is the magnitude of root 3? Second one. Third one. Okay. Magnitude means sum of the squares of the coefficient and square. Question number 1. Magnitude of A, B, C. And question number 2, can anyone give the two different vectors having same magnitude? Example. Any two different vectors? It's very easy to take like vector I plus j plus k I am taking. Then we can take another vector is I minus j plus k. And C vector is minus I minus j minus k. Like that we'll write the 6, 7 example. Same magnitude, nothing but coefficient must be same. Signs are different. Write two different vectors having same direction. All are easy, very, very easy questions.